Nato is Nato.
A surname is a surname, Aulgah. But what does I ask people that these days?
Yeah.
Do you know what your name means? Because it's very unique. Your first name.
I want to believe it's not deeply confirmed, but
Yes.
my parents had Russian friends.
Come on. Oh.
Yeah, so my mom named me after this friend they met in Kisumu, and I think they became friends.
Wow.
And yeah.
By the way, it is. Yes.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Had Russian friends, ne?
Yeah.
Those guys are folks, most of them would just hang around their village mates. Listen.
Right.
So it's all about Transformational Thursday, where we aspire to inspire.
I see.
And, so the powerhouse that you are
Right.
in terms of fashion, it's interesting before the break.
Yeah.
You were saying, so you finish high school, and in high school, you're a bookworm.
I am a bookworm.
All right?
Yeah.
So you're focusing on now studies and career.
Right.
And you're in boarding school.
Right.
What did we... Okay, obviously, and I reckon you did well. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? We don't want one patching yourself. What did you want to study? What did you study?
Uni.
Yes.
Communication.
Okay, communications.
Major in PR.
Major in PR.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And is that what we did?
That's what I studied.
That's what you studied.
That's not what we are doing.
Yeah, no. I know that's not what we're doing. So, but in high school, what you wanted to do in Campo, is that what you studied? You know how some people, they're like, you know what? I am going to be a nuclear physicist.
So no, there is a story behind this way.
Yeah.
So after school, after high school,
Yeah.
there's a lot of back and forth.
Indeed.
And my dad, of course, wanted me to join military.
Right.
Now his age-mate friends had
Yes.
gone to different ranks.
Bas.
And he has connection.
Indeed.
He's on top. He's
Yeah.
almost retiring.
Yes,
He
yes.
has proper connection.
Yes.
So my dad actually we went to one of his top friends
Bas.
and said, "This is my daughter. She's
Yeah.
done with high school.
Yes.
I'd want her
Yes.
to get into the next recruitment."
Bas.
And he said, sure,
Yes.
let her get her papers.
Yes.
And they were very confident
Yes.
that I would get there.
Inside, yes.
One, because I've been a very obedient child
Very
all
good.
through.
Yes.
So
yes.
my dad knew
Yes.
this was one of the jobs I would do and do well. That's not what I want. I don't know whether I mentioned at this point my brother is dating a police woman.
Ooh,
And I don't like how they relate.
yes.
And my brother said there is something that changes in a woman the moment you give them
A weapon.
yes.
You didn't want to say that, ne?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Because she can shoot you in the ass.
exactly. This can still be your sister, this can still be your mother, but there is something that changes in them.
Which is true. Yes.
And this got stuck.
No. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
I was dating the most docile, humble individual, and then she went to Kiganjo. She actually told me. She actually told me.
Right.
One day we were sitting in the car.
Yeah.
She put her feet on the dashboard and said, and she called me Kwach, not Edward.
Right.
I said, Wololololo. She said,
Kumeumana.
Ebu joke with me.
Yeah.
Imagine, I've got a gun. Hey, thank God she was posted to Makueni. And then
That
I
was
moved
it.
house. I moved house. No. So without being sexist, it makes sense. I can see you're reluctant to say that, but yes.
Yeah.
And you don't want to mess with anyone with a gun.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I do not like this bit. We were very close with my
Right.
brother.
Right.
He mentioned that, and now I'm carrying
the
that.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here, my dad is pushing me to get to this.
Bas.
My elder brother says, no, Nato should do medicine
Yes.
or get into education. And he wants a good wife,
Yes.
kind of
Yes.
good woman.
Yes.
It's like, best women are teachers and nurses. So that's the direction he's molding me towards.
This is now your elder brother. But Muse is still you are
my dad
the
is
daughter
fan.
of a gun. Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Get
military.
into this. Because he's seeing how I would get to rise.
Exactly.
He's actually saying, with my grades, I will not get to.
You'd be a ranking officer.
Exactly.
Right.
So my brothers, they differ in how their thoughts.
Okay, now these people are talking. These are men talking.
Yes.
And obviously
these are men talking.
And obviously you're a low daughter.
Right.
What's Aulgah thinking?
None of them are making sense to me.
And are we quiet?
I grew up. You remember my dad, right? Yes. Very disciplined.
Yes.
I do not want to talk back or to
rock
disagree.
The boat. Yeah.
But it's not what I'm going to do.
Sharp.
So one day, time is moving, and fair enough, we had a gap year, right?
Yeah.
So my other brother tells me, the second born, what would you wish to do? So I say, during that time, allow me to mention, Esther Runga is inspiring every detail.
Yes.
I want to be a journalist. I tell my brother, I seriously admire Esther. Because I cannot tell them I want to go and do tailoring.
But is that there at the back of the head?
That's exactly what I want.
I like that.
But I cannot begin to have this conversation with them.
Sharp.
That this is what I want. These are men, and they're all in different profession, and before them is very straight professions, and I'm left here wondering what to do.
Yes.
So I tell my brother, I think I want to join a mass communication school and do this. And then my brother, still, we are conversing. He's a sweet brother. He gets to ask me, how many TV stations do you think we have? I say, and then he tells me, how many students do you think get to graduate every year?
Come on. So now he's doing logic. He's being logical.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I say, I'd want to find out. And then he says, where do you think they go? We only have roughly, we have less than 10, probably 5.
Yes. Where do the rest go? Come on.
And we have the main ones are probably 3 or 4 that you want to either be in KTN or,
I like that. Yes.
So where do you think these other people go?
Yes.
And that got me thinking. So that is how now I started looking for stuff that would, okay, this is what I want to do, but it's also allowing me to do something.
Come on.
So when I found that option of, if I get to do parallel, I'm able to do communication, but then major in PR. So we get to talk about PR, and he tells me with PR, that time, PR is gaining momentum in different,
We've got the Gina Dins of this world, right?
So he tells me this allows you to be in corporate and still in the media.
I like this.
Do you like this? Yes. I say, perfect. I love this. He tells me, go for it. So I get to do this. I study, finish. And I have a friend out of the country. The moment I was done with my project, it was like on a Friday. He said, are you done? I say, I have a ticket for you.
Come on.
I say, are you for real? Say, I have a ticket for you.
Pass.
Say, cool. I put this other brother, Kwach. I'm like, I need to step out of this country at least. I'm waiting for graduation time. It's still far. So can I step out? It won't be long. Says, cool. We get to agree. I step out of the country. Stepping out of the country, I went to Djibouti, by the way. Djibouti is a French-speaking country. I'm there, and again, I'm stuck. What to do?
Yes.
My friend works for an NGO,
Yes.
having 3 different jobs.
Right.
He gets back one day and tells me, there's some job here you can apply and do. This is Djibouti Telecom.
Yes, yes.
They have a segment that is English, Fridays.
Right.
So they have French translated into English, I think through Google.
Yes.
So it's not proper.
Yes.
So they tell me, here, if you can make this make sense, you have a job. So I pick a job.
Sorry, so when you talk about Djibouti Telecoms, are you talking about like is it a mobile service provider? It's this is now like a media company?
It's a media company.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they have English columns every Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good one.
So I'm given this, and I first went to a French school, and they realized I could speak English. They gave me again a job. So I'm having 2 jobs.
Yes.
And while I'm out here now, this is where fashion again begins. They are confusing me with different people. Like, are you an American? Where are you from? Which country? I'm African. I'm Kenyan. I don't know why people from I don't know why they think they're not African.
Thank you. From the north.
Yes.
The people from the north are also South Africans.
Yes. I don't know why they think they're not African.
Yeah.
They still get to think I'm not African as well. I tell them where I am from.
Yes.
And now this makes me to feel that I need to show more how authentically African I am. Right? So I talked to my sister back at home, and I'm like, Chick, I want you to make for me a few African outfits, send them to me. I'd made connection. There are some of our military guys in Djibouti. I'm able to get a few stuff from Kenya to Djibouti.
Yeah.
So I start getting African stuff, or stuff that are more my style.
Yes.
And guess what? People around me like them.
Right.
So people want to buy them. People want me to tell them where I get this stuff.
Right.
And I'm like, this is my personal style.
So you know your I remember your sis.
Yeah.
She's the one who's into politics. Fashion is not her thing.
Not her thing.
So when you're in Djibouti.
Yes.
And she's here in Nairobi.
Yes.
And you're telling her, listen, man.
This is what I want.
A girl baby. I need you to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you describing for her on the phone? Ama, you send her a photo?
We have Gmail.
I'm sorry, indeed.
Thank you. We have Gmail. We have Skype.
Bus. Of course.
Yeah.
Right.
So we are able to do videos. And during this time, by there, I'm so stuck.
Right.
I'm watching fashion TV
Bus.
throughout. In fact, my house will be fashion TV.
Bus.
Like, my love for fashion is deep.
I like that. Yeah.
I'm seeing everything everyone is wearing in the world.
Yes.
And I'm just why am I still wearing confused stuff? I need to identify my style.
Because you also need these Djiboutians.
To understand that I'm Kenyan.
Wakanda, this is Africa.
Exactly.
I love it. So sis then sends you your fashions.
Right.
Which you have obviously you've painted the picture.
Yes.
And these Djiboutians.
Yeah.
Are they called Djiboutians?
Djiboutians.
I like that. These Djiboutians.
Yeah.
Are like, okay, girl.
Yeah.
We now recognize.
Yeah.
Is it because...
And their women are very liberal, by the way.
Right.
They only have hijab like this, and they dress like us.
Right.
So they'll be dressed like this with
hijab.
They are very liberal.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they now look at you, and they're like, who is this?
Yeah.
You had created those designs, and you painted the picture for your sister.
Exactly.
Now, is this where, because here you are, you're doing the dream job.
Yeah.
You're in PR communication now.
I am in PR.
And you're doing your thing.
Yeah.
You're literally an expatriate.
Right.
Is that now where the seed is sown? Is that where
this is
the Nato brand now starts?
Yes. This, to me, this is the definition of every single thing that now is now.
So obviously you're there. These ladies are looking at you, and maybe some guys will look at you, you know, or look at this beautiful woman. She looks good. I want that for my person.
Yeah.
Tell me about your first sale.
Oh, sorry. Let me get you back to just this style.
Yeah.
Why was I getting stuff back home? I couldn't find things that were more interesting there.
In terms of material, or
it's also what I didn't mention. They are also Muslim, so
Yes.
So mostly their stuff are not. I was used to toy market, Ngara. I already knew designers back then. I knew brands already.
Yeah.
Even in campus, if I show you how I used to dress, I mean, I already understood my style.
I like that.
So getting there, the plenty stuff are more Muslim. And then the other stuff are serious boutiques.
Yes.
Djibouti is a very expensive country. So their dresses are 20, 30. And back then, I didn't have that much money.
That is 20,000.
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm coming from a space where
20,000 Kenya money, ne?
Yes, an equivalent.
Yes.
I'm coming from a space where I would get stuff at 200
There we
toy,
go. Yeah. Wow.
So that is what makes me to get stuff back home.
Yeah.
That would still define my style.
Makes sense, yes.
And I would still feel, I'm not dressing low because they had different, they have a very clear class, low and high.
There's no middle. There's no gray area.
They didn't have gray areas.
So let me ask you.
Yeah.
Now, when you pen your memoirs,
yes,
and then you're doing your autobiography, then the person who's writing your book asks you, so, Madam Nato, can it be said then that the defining moment for you, all right, the beginning of the fashion house, is that because you didn't have choice? We didn't have options, because so there you are, you're like, as much as you are able to design, you're like, you know what, I want to dress myself for myself.
I want to take you back to a family where I came from. I didn't have much options, actually. You needed to be a career person. So that's one. Right. But I also needed my independence to put down what I wanted.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
So then the clothes come over. And you're like, were we happy?
Extremely. I am happy. My friends, because I had a few Jungu friends.
Right.
They are going crazy about now this stuff that I have. Like, where do you make this? Is it here?
Yes.
So, no, I get this from home.
Describe the look. Are we going totally ethnic? Are we? Is it kitenge? Is it called kitenge?
Yes, it's kitenge with fabrics, different, so it's a mix. Remember I told you I used to watch a lot of fashion TV.
Yes.
Yeah, and there were lots of inspiration I picked from stuff that I used to watch.
Right.
Again, Djibouti had a lot of time. It's called La Siesta time.
Yes.
So between noon to 6, especially during summer.
Yeah, it's hot. What wanalala?
Yes. So I'm a Nairobian chick.
Yes.
How do I sleep?
You're like, why are you sleeping?
Why are we sleeping? So I'd watch TV.
So then you get, and I'm painting, I can picture it.
Yeah.
So people, they're touching Aulgah like she's furniture.
Right.
Oh, this is so nice.
This is so cute.
You know, where do you get this?
Yeah.
And what are you telling them?
Home. Yeah. So a few of my friends actually, I think I did sell a few of the clothes I had. So after selling these, this idea gets into me really deep. And one, because I had looked, Djibouti again is a very small city.
Yes.
The capital, very small.
What's the capital again?
Djibouti.
Of course, yes.
Right. So I get to look for tailors. So I could start making my own stuff instead. They were not there.
There's nothing.
Nothing. So here again is I get to learn that I need to come back home.
Sharp.
Do fashion and design. Do tailoring. Sorry,
Yes,
not
yes,
fashion. And
yes.
Do tailoring, and then go back to Djibouti and do this for myself and my friends.
Okay, you see now it's manifesting. It's now you're like this
Exactly.
is the business.
Yeah. No.
Hey.
At this point, I'm thinking of me and my friends.
Or just as a clique we dress together.
Yeah. So we can all dress nicely.
Okay. But that first one, the first one that you gave somebody and they gave you money.
Yeah.
Were you giving people before for free? Because they're your girls. I was
They are
about to
my
say your
girls.
boys.
Yeah.
So first of all, you started just giving them.
Right. Yeah.
Well, yeah. The way you dress.
Yeah.
We need to dress. Even you need to style up.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So those ones some you'd give.
Yes.
That first one that you gave and then somebody gave you back money. Is it you asked them for money? I mean, they said, let me give you something.
So when I now knew that I'll be coming back home, so I didn't mind losing what I had. So when my friend said they wanted it, I said, I can sell it to you.
Bas. That is the one.
Yeah.
Can you remember how much it was for?
Maybe an equivalent of 5,000.
Okay, 5,000.
Right.
That was the first one.
Yeah.
That's the beginning of the journey.
Exactly.
Speaking of the journey.
Yeah.
So we want to do the news.
Yeah.
But now we're in Djibouti.
We're in Djibouti.
We're listening to music. You're watching fashion TV.
Yeah.
Watu wana enjoy siesta. Lakini a girl baby from Kenya.
Biggest defining moment.
Ash is watching TV and listening to some music.
Right.
We've got the Nellies and the Kellys. We've got the Rihannas and the Jay-Z's. We've got the Kerry Hilsons and Neo and Kanye.
Love, heartbreak.
Oh, okay. What are we listening to when we're in Djibouti?
Oh, love. Yeah.
So which one? Is it Crazy Crazy in Love?
Crazy in Love. No. But all of these songs I shared, I was in high school.
Oh, really?
Okay. Rihanna happened when I'm in high school.
Okay.
I could relate a lot. A lot of these actually were, you were still trying to find yourself. This is high school. High school was, what is